Good morning, friends of the internet. We are back again in the World of Tanks Garage. Today, I am going to take out this T-54. Um, this is the tier 9 that goes to the T-62A, but it also splits off and goes to the Object 140. So I'm trying to keep this tank so that I can play both the 62A and the 140. And I haven't been grinding a lot of this tank just due to the fact that I already have the 62A and I enjoy it, but I don't play this tank that much. So I decided today I would take it out, see if we could get into a little bit of a fight. We got a platoon mate with us, so let's see if we can find ourselves a match, shall we? All right, so it looks like we got a 215, an E100, a Mouse, an E5, an IS-7. Ouch, we got a lot of big tanks. We got our work cut out for us today, gentlemen. So at this point, I think I'm going to go to the bridge. I tell my platoon mate, just due to the fact that not a lot of people like to cover the bridge.
Take them down or capture their base.
And I don't worry too much about damage, or kills. I like to just hold the lane. So I like to let them know that I'm the first guy that goes there. And with this tank being a strong turreted tank, I can hold this bridge fairly easily. So I decided to just go up here, peek the corner. Hopefully the Artie doesn't get me detected and then Artie rains down on me. But I like to park right here because I can see everything really well. But my turret's the only thing really showing.
Camo net up.
So I just kind of get everything set, and then I spot the roof. So I go ahead and I fire and I ammo rack. And as you can see, the minute I fired, my sixth sense went off. So now I'm detected, so I'm kind of worried about artillery. But I'm going to let that go away. I'm going to reset, and hopefully Artie doesn't fire around at me. So if you notice, when I fired, my sixth sense went off. So that's when I was detected, because the camo rating and low profile of this tank, you can see this IS-7 pops up. And look, I'm not detected. My sixth sense ain't going off, but I can see him. He panic fires over here because he doesn't want to be detected. He's wanting to back me up or will get me to move or get me to fire, so I'll come available. But I don't. I'm going to be patient. I got 2 artillery on the board. So right now, I'm just going to set. This is not a fight that I want to take on face, blow for blow with this IS-7. As you can see, he still sees me again. So I'm not going to make a move on this guy at all. So I'm just going to sit there and keep him detected. He shoots another panic round at me. It doesn't get anything. Boom. 1 spotted hit with artillery. And 2 spotted hits with artillery. So that's why I didn't want to give away my position. I felt like this was a good advantage for me to set there, especially with this E100 now pushing up. I don't feel like that IS is going to push out there really hard. My platoon mate is still just kind of watching our back end here, kind of helping me with this. And I see everything's yellow. The way he's kind of positioned, I don't have a good shot. Knowing the IS, I just do not have a shot on this guy. So I'm hoping he wants to get into a fight with this E100. Now, the problem that the E100 faces is that he's pushed way up there where Artie can see him and have a great line of sight, which is not a bad place is a bad place for him to be right now. So he's starting to backpedal now. He's thinking maybe this is not where I want to be. And everybody keeps pinging the map because they're going through the middle. The middle of the river is completely open. If you notice in the left-hand corner there, or in the bottom right-hand corner, we got tanks falling back on the far left. So we got 2 problems shaping up right now. The whole left side is collapsed. There's only 1 tank over there between to hold back our artillery. And we've got the middle section that they're trying to push across, which they have, and now my platoon mate is now engaging them with the E100. So at this point, I'm thinking, man, these guys are pushing pretty hard. I'm going to let this IS-7 set because he doesn't seem like he's getting really aggressive right now. So I'm going to go over here and help these guys because he said it's an E5 and something else. I don't even remember what it was. So I dip around the corner here. I see the E5, and I see I got the back of his turret. So I'm like, shoot them. Bam, he's ammo racked. So I call out that he's ammo racked. So now he's in trouble, and I know he's in trouble, so I'm gonna pull around here with this low profile of this tank and get around him. He's getting flanked from the other side. I get a nice shot into his side. He's panicking right now. He's got tanks circling him, and he is just freaking out right now, and he's ammo racked. So he drove forward out of my view, so I was going to go ahead and chase him, but then he was taken out. Okay, so now the problem that we face still is that they're still trying to push this middle with the tank destroyer. But I'm also telling my platoon mate we got to watch out for artillery because they're dipping out. And I got to go back to see if this IS-7's there. And boom, he did. He pushed it. So now we got to deal with this IS-7 because he's pushed the middle. So everything is collapsed on this left-hand side. By me pulling back has allowed this IS-7 to pull out. This heavy tank to my left has now let this whole left side fall. As now you can start to see we got another heavy to our left. It's going to try to kill our artillery. So we got to dispatch of this IS-7 in a hurry. So I pull up here behind the rock, let my platoon mate get in position with his STI because he's got a little bit more turrets and armor to play with. He fires, so I think, okay, I'm going to put a round into him. He tries to back up, so I put a shot into his track, hoping that would help artillery, and artillery misses. Then I take a round from the artillery, and I see it's a bat chat, so I'm in trouble here if I don't hurry up and deal with this. So I heal up my loader so that I could stay in point here, and we still got heavies behind us pushing on this left side. So everything's starting to panic right now. So we've got to like hurry up and kill this IS-7. We have to do it and get out of the range of this bat chat. So I pull up here and made the classic mistake. I auto-targeted the side of an IS-7, which automatically goes to their most armored position on the side of their tank. Never auto-target the side of a 7. The minute I did it, I knew I'd messed up. So I pulled out, zoomed out, hit his upper plate because he's angled the way he is. Go ahead and pin him there just to kind of hold him there until I reload so I can back up, shoot him in the upper plate again. Shoot him in the upper plate. Now everybody's starting to cap flags. So now we're in a really hustle mode right now. The arty's dead, so we don't have to worry about that. So now we've got to deal with the flag, and we've got to deal with 2 tank destroyers that are flanked around and these 2 heavies. There goes our artillery. They're dead. So I see this 103, and he's still fairly decent health. So I get a shot into the side of him. He whiffs a shot. My platoon mate pushes up to get a shot onto him because now I'm saying he's pushing, and my platoon mate missed. I really needed him to hit that shot. And then I bounced off his low plate. He took one other shot. I went ahead and backed him up so that my platoon mate could just go in there and finish him because he's got more help than I do. I see the top hatch. I take the shot. He's dead. Okay, so now we're on top of the flag. That's all that really matters. And the heavy's being handled over on our right-hand side right now. So I see this as a 268. This tank could destroy me. I got to be very careful here. So what's this? I pull out and I see it's a charioteer, or a Conway. So I shoot him. He puts a round into my track that absorbs it. I go ahead and repair it really quick because I don't want to get in a fight with his reload rig. So he pushes the corner. I'm not going to get baited too much out here. He puts another shot into me now that I know he's weak. We've almost got this flag capped. Now I'm thinking to myself right now, if this Conway pushes me, he's going to wait till it's almost 0 seconds, and he's going to push out there and try to get one more shot into me to get a kill and cap the flag, or get the points. I wait, and he did exactly. Just was predictable as could be. So I knew that's what he was going to try to do, was get that last minute little bit of damage for himself to win the game, or to finish off the game. And I knew better, so I pre-aimed it, waited for him. We did 2,712 in damage. Not really, really high, but still decent for this tank. We kind of had our hands full there for a little bit, but we did our part. We held everybody back. We kept everybody occupied right there at that position. We held up that 7 for a very long time and ended up killing him. And took him completely out of the game. And we handled everything else that pushed us. Their mouse and their Object 268 was the only thing they had left. See, we're not that high on the team. Like, there's a lot of people that did more damage. My platoon mate even did more damage than I did. We didn't really get into the fight as much as I would have liked to have, but like I said, we did our part. We held that bridge, we held that IS-7 back, and was able to deal with the E5 and everything, making pushes in the 103. So we did our part. That's all that matters. We got the W. I fired 15 rounds, 14 hits, 10 pins, did 27-12. So I'll take it. A win's a win. Like I said, this is not a very hard-hitting tank, but it's great for moving around and holding positions and being able to adapt to the situation, and that's exactly what we did. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, follow us on Twitter. That way you know when we're posting new YouTube content and when we're live streaming. If you haven't checked us out on Twitch or YouTube Gaming, come hang out, be part of the audience. If you're new to those channels, smash those follow buttons over there. So until next time, guys, we'll see all your faces on the battlefield. Thanks so much, guys, for checking out my video. If you enjoyed that video, hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe for future videos.